If arguments in your relationship feel like they go from 0 to 100 in seconds, or if you feel like you are constantly guessing what your partner needs, you are in the right place. Imagine this scene. It is Tuesday night. The dishes are piling up. One of you is tired, the other is wired. A small comment about the dishwasher turns into a 20-minute spiral about the relationship, the diagnosis, and the future. You both leave the room feeling exhausted and misunderstood. Now, imagine that same Tuesday night. But this time, right as the tension spikes, one of you says a single word, yellow. You both stop talking. You take 2 slow breaths. You take a sip of water. The spiral stops before it starts. In this video, I am going to show you exactly how that yellow technique works, and I am going to help you build a complete couples playbook. We are going to cover 3 specific tabs, sleep, plans, and support, that will give you a shared language to navigate bipolar disorder together. By the end, you will have a 2-minute daily huddle script that you can use tonight to turn confusion into connection. I'm Clara, your guide at Bipolar Clarity. Let's take a deep breath and make this simple. Before we build your playbook, I need to remind you that I am a passionate educator, not a doctor. This video is for educational purposes and is not medical advice. Always consult with your local healthcare professionals for your specific needs. To understand why relationships can feel so hard with bipolar disorder, we have to look at the context. In a typical relationship, you have 2 people. In a relationship with bipolar, there is a third party in the room, the condition itself. Bipolar disorder is biological. It involves the stress vulnerability model. This means that biological rhythms, like sleep and structure, directly impact mood stability. When those rhythms get disrupted, the brain perceives it as a threat. So when a partner says, "Hey, let's stay out late," the bipolar brain might process that not just as a fun idea, but as a destabilizing event. This mismatch often leads to the partner feeling rejected, or the person with the diagnosis feeling controlled. The goal of the couples playbook is to stop fighting each other and start fighting the instability together. It is not a contract to control one another. It is a collaboration to protect your health and your bond. We are going to build this playbook with 3 distinct tabs: sleep, plans, and support. Tab number 1 is sleep. We start here because sleep is the foundation of the house. If the foundation cracks, the walls shake. In bipolar disorder, the circadian clock is sensitive. 2 nights of short sleep can trigger hypomania. 2 nights of oversleeping can trigger depression. The rule for tab 1 is simple: the wake anchor. You cannot force yourself to fall asleep, but you can choose when you start the day. You and your partner need to agree on a wake anchor time, say 7:30 a.m., that stays consistent 7 days a week, even on weekends. Here is the specific script for how you support each other in this. For the partner with the diagnosis, your promise is, "I will put my feet on the floor and get light in my eyes within 10 minutes of the alarm." For the supporting partner, your promise is, "I will open the curtains and hand you a glass of water, and then I will give you quiet space to wake up without pressure." This creates a team dynamic. You are not nagging, you are facilitating. Now, what happens when sleep fails? You need a 2-night rule. If the partner with bipolar disorder has 2 nights of compromised sleep, sleeping significantly less or more than usual, the rule kicks in automatically. The rule says, when sleep tightens, life loosens. If you had plans to go to a loud concert, you switch to a quiet dinner at home. If you had a big cleaning project planned, it moves to next week. It is not a punishment. It is a protective maneuver. Tab number 2 is plans. This is where we manage capacity. In bipolar disorder, energy fluctuates. This means your capacity to handle stimulation changes. To make this easy, we are going to use a traffic light system for your social and life plans. Green plans are low stakes. These last 30 to 60 minutes. They are in quiet environments. They have an easy exit. Example, coffee with a close friend or a walk in the park. Yellow plans are moderate stakes. These last 1 to 2 hours. They might involve a small group. If you choose a yellow plan, you must agree on an exit sign beforehand. Red plans are high stakes. These are late nights, big crowds, travel, or loud events. Here is the practical tool. Every time a new invitation comes in, a dinner party, a work event, a family gathering, you do a capacity check. You ask 2 questions. Question 1, what does the body say? Is speech faster today? Is there agitation? Is there fatigue? Question 2, what does the week say? Is the calendar packed? Was sleep shaky last night? If the body is fast and the week is full, you default to a green plan. If you really want to do a yellow plan, you agree on the exit sign in advance. The exit sign is a pre-agreed sentence you can use to leave without guilt. For example, we promised ourselves a hard stop at 8 p.m. tonight to protect our schedule. Thank you so much for having us. You don't need to explain the diagnosis. You just need to protect the vessel. This tab also covers the tricky topic of money and big ideas. Hypomania often comes with a surge of brilliant ideas and the urge to spend. Create a cooling rule. Write this down in your playbook. Any purchase over $100 or any commitment that takes more than 2 hours a week requires a 48-hour pause. If the idea to start a goat farm is still brilliant in 48 hours, you can discuss it then. This rule saves bank accounts and prevents burnout. Tab number 3 is support. This is the heart of the system. This is where we replace vague offers of help with a concrete menu. When people say, "Let me know if I can do anything," it puts the burden on the struggling person to invent a solution. Instead, I want you to build 2 menus, the rising menu and the sinking menu. The rising menu is for when energy is getting high, fast, or irritable. Pick 3 things that actually help downshift the system. Option 1, a 10-minute silent walk together after dinner. Option 2, dark therapy, dimming the lights in the house at 8 p.m. Option 3, a parallel play hour, where you sit in the same room reading books or doing puzzles, but without talking. The sinking menu is for when depression or fatigue is setting in. Option 1, the start the engine task. You make coffee or oatmeal together to get momentum going. Option 2, a specific text to a friend. Option 3, a warm shower with a towel ready. Now, let's talk about the most powerful tool in the support tab, the code word. We use the word yellow. Why yellow? Because it is neutral. It isn't stop or no, which can trigger defensiveness. It just means caution. Here is how the yellow protocol works. When an argument starts to speed up, or when one person feels the conversation spinning out of control, either partner can say yellow. When yellow is said, the rule is absolute. You must pause. You do not get to finish your sentence. You do not get to have the last word. You stop. You take 2 slow, deep breaths. And here is the secret sauce. You take a sip of water. Why water? Because swallowing is physically incompatible with the fight or flight response. It engages the vagus nerve and tells your brain, "We are safe enough to drink. There is no lion chasing us." After the sip, you can decide, do we proceed slower or do we take a 20-minute break? I want to pause here for a moment because sinking energy can sometimes get very dark. If the sinking menu isn't enough, and you or your partner are navigating thoughts of suicide or self-harm, please know that this is a medical crisis, not a relationship failure. In the US and Canada, you can call or text 988 to connect with the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. They are trained to support both the person in crisis and the partner who is worried. Please add this number to your playbook right now. Now, how do you actually use this playbook without it feeling like a chore? You use the 2-minute daily huddle. Do this at the same time every day. Maybe while the coffee is brewing, or while you are brushing your teeth at night. It consists of 2 questions and 1 micro plan. Question 1, what color is today? Is it green, steady, yellow, wobbly, or red, critical? Question 2, what is one support I want today? Pick from the menu. Here is a script of what this sounds like in real life. Partner A, what color is today? Partner B, I'm feeling yellow. I slept poorly and I'm feeling irritable. Partner A, okay, what support do you need? Partner B, I need to choose a green plan for tonight. Let's cancel the movie and just order takeout. And I'd love a quiet hour after dinner. Partner A, got it, I will handle the takeout order. Let's reset. That took 30 seconds, but it saved the entire evening from becoming a disaster. You might be thinking, what if we disagree? You will disagree. That is normal. The playbook is not magic, it is just a map. If you hit a disagreement on a specific choice, use a bridge sentence. Say this, we see this differently. For tonight, let's follow the safety rule in the playbook, and we can revisit this on Sunday when we have more time. This preserves the relationship while prioritizing safety. There is one more crucial section to add to your playbook. Support for the supporter. If you are the partner without the diagnosis, you are carrying a heavy load. You are the observer, the safety net, and the lover. You need your own oxygen mask. Add a section for you. It might include a weekly lunch with a friend where you do not talk about bipolar disorder, a daily 20-minute walk alone, and a tap-out phrase. A tap-out phrase sounds like this. I love you, but my battery is empty. I am going to the other room to read for 30 minutes so I can recharge and be a good partner to you. Taking a break is not abandonment, it is sustainability. If you are feeling like this is a lot to take in, that makes sense. You do not have to build the whole playbook today. If you want just one small, steady habit like this sent to you each week to make this easier, you can join the Bipolar Clarity newsletter. It is free, and I have put the link below. Let's review the structure of your playbook one last time. Tab 1, Sleep. You have a wake anchor and a 2-night rule. Tab 2, Plans. You have the traffic light system, green, yellow, red, and the cooling rule for money. Tab 3, Support. You have the rising menu, the sinking menu, and the yellow code word. And you tie it all together with the 2-minute daily huddle. Here is your homework for tonight. I want you to have session 1. It takes 5 minutes. Sit down with your partner. Step 1, agree on your wake anchor time. Step 2, pick 1 item for your rising menu and 1 for your sinking menu. Step 3, practice the yellow pause. Actually do it. Say yellow, stop talking, take a breath, and take a sip of water. It will feel silly, which is good. Laughter helps. Building this playbook says something powerful to your partner. It says, I see you, I am on your team, and we are going to face this thing side by side. If you found this helpful, please subscribe. We are building a whole library of practical plain English tools for navigating life with bipolar disorder. For your next step, I want you to watch the video appearing on the right of your screen. It is called Loved One in Mania, a Calm, Safety First Plan. It gives you the other side of the equation, how to stay calm when the energy in the room gets too high. Thanks for watching, and remember, pause, breathe, sip, you've got this.